Welcome. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited to welcome you to our 2021 awards ceremony for the Labry School of Science, Technology, and Business. I'm Chris Fuller, Dean of the Labry School. We're excited to have this event and have it in person this year. Of course, everyone knows how crazy a year we've all had in so many regards. Last year we actually recorded individual videos and pasted them together and posted a video presentation. So it was important to the faculty that we try to do this in person and honor all of our awards recipients, and so we're excited to do that. We're excited that the protocols put in place by the university and our campus reopening planning group allows us to be in person still, both for classes and for things like this. So with that policy, we did ask that you continue to wear a mask along with our policy. We want to continue the semester strong as we've been able to finish this academic year in our hybrid format. We have a program. It looks like everyone's gotten some. We've got some extras in the back if you need it. We're going to follow the program, starting off with our president, and then we've got our math and science awards. We've got 2 Honor Society inductions, and so we'll follow and go straight through those with Beta, 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 the business awards, our Delta Mu Delta induction, and then finally our MBA award. For each award, I'll ask the faculty to come up and tell you a little bit about the award and then this year's recipient. And so we'll follow that. But first, it's my honor to introduce our university president, Dr. Paul C. Stum.
Thank you, Dr. Fuller. Thank you all for allowing me to come and be with my people. Some of you don't know that I used to be in the Labry School, and when I got the opportunity that I currently have, I passed off that baton to Dr. Fuller, and the school has been magnificently much better since I left. But I'm glad to be back with all my people. I consider you folks, and especially these faculty over here, to be my people, and it's fun for me to get to see all of you and especially all of them. I want to congratulate the award winners tonight. I want to congratulate Dr. Bryan tonight because I really don't remember hardly ever seeing Dr. Bryan wear a tie. I mean, that is so impressive. He's usually out chasing snakes around in the woods, and it's just very nice that, you could wear that tie when you're hunting those snakes out in the woods, and you could just wrestle them up with that tie. I want to share one thought with you. You all are all award winners, I think. Well, maybe not all. Are they all award winners? Okay, Dr. Fuller says yes. You're all going to get some kind of award tonight or get inducted into an honor society, and for that, you're to be congratulated. But I want to share a thought with you from Oliver Cromwell. Any historians in here? Anybody know who Oliver Cromwell was? He lived over 400 years ago, back in the 16th century in England. Oliver Cromwell was a lieutenant general. He was a parliamentarian. He was an official, an elected official after he was a military leader in Great Britain. But he said, and I think this is apropos for each one of you all, Oliver Cromwell said, "Those who stop being better stop being good. Those who stop being better stop being good." So you all have not gotten to where you are tonight, and you wouldn't have the honor that will be bestowed upon you shortly if you weren't really good. But you can't rest on your proverbial laurels. You got to keep working to be better, because guess what? There are other people coming along behind you that are going to keep working, and they're going to work hard. So I encourage each one of you, and my admonition for each one of you is to keep working hard. Keep getting better. Thanks for allowing me to come and welcome you. Congratulations to each one of you. It really is good. Even though you're wearing those masks, it's good to see your faces, which we haven't seen nearly enough in the past 14 months. Thank you, Dr. Fuller. Or who am I supposed to introduce next? Dr. Will Toon? Is that right? Or are you coming back up? Dr. Toon. Please give a hand for Dr. Will Toon.
Good afternoon. So I'm Dr. Will Toon. I'll be presenting this year's Outstanding Calculus Student Award. So this award goes to a student who has completed Cal 1 and is also enrolled in Cal 2 and has shown significant advancement and achievement in both classes. And this year's award goes to Katie Bessel.
So I am also math faculty, and so I get the honor to present our Outstanding Mathematics Student Award. This goes to one of our graduating students in mathematics. We look at August, December, or May graduates for this. Glad to have, even with a small major, a number of students to consider, so it's become a tougher and tougher choice. But our recipient this year, it's been a pleasure to have her throughout the major. She's inquisitive in quite complex and difficult subject areas. She's working on a senior project that's impressive and covers quite a bit of material from gradient descent algorithms in mathematics through neural networks and machine learning, and trying to meld all that together, and has done an impressive job with it. So I'm excited to present this year's award to Miss Joanna Bo Barcelo.
Kind of feel like Joe Biden doing that. The award that I'm up here, by the way, I'm Dr. Danny Bryan. I'm sure some of you heard Dr. Stumm's speech about me in this uncomfortable situation here about wearing a tie. That will never happen out in the field with rattlesnakes, I guarantee it. But I'm here tonight to give the Wilbur Peterson Most Promising Biologist Award. So this award is going to a biology major that's graduating this time that will continue in the field of biology. And this person could kind of hide in the shadows, and you would never know she was there unless you look at her accomplishments. And I'm very proud. Matter of fact, the department is very proud of this student and all that she has accomplished. It looks like she will be moving on to graduate school at Middle Tennessee State University, and possibly working with one of our native reptiles. You know, I'm a herpetologist. I gotta tout this. Saloparus undulatus, which some of you may not know, some of you in here do know. That's the eastern fence lizard. So without further ado, I would like to present the Most Promising Biologist Award to Samantha Yates. Samantha.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Phillips. I'm also in the biology department, and I'm a crier. I cry because I get so excited for students to celebrate their accomplishments, and we have amazing students here. And I am here to present the Freshman Biology Award for a student who is or has completed the Freshman Biology series and excelled in all 3 of those courses. We actually have a 3-course series here in general biology, zoology, and botany. So the award winner has to have completed all of those and excelled in all three. And it is my joy to present this to Miss Molly Gidney.
Good morning or good afternoon. I am Dr. Sarah Pierce. I teach chemistry here, and it's my pleasure to give the J.O. Baird Chemistry Award. This award is given annually in memory of Professor James Oscar Baird to the student showing the most promise in the field of chemistry. A member of the class of 1900 and the law class of 1921, Dr. Baird was a professor of chemistry from 1918 until his death in 1948. The university registrar from 1939 to 1946, and dean of the summer school for many years. This year's recipient of the J.O. Baird Chemistry Award is an outstanding student who excels in her classes. It's been my pleasure to act as her advisor and watch her grow during her time at CU. In addition to her outstanding work in chemistry, she's also our head tutor and part of student government. It's my pleasure to give the J.O. Baird Chemistry Award to Lily Johnson. You'll get to see me several times today. So I'm here again to do the Pre-Professional Society Award. This award is given annually to the most promising student planning a profession in the field of medicine. It's based upon scholarship, participation, and observed abilities desirable in the medical field. This year's recipient of the Pre-Professional Society Award is an outstanding student who excels in all our classes. She served as the Pre-Professional Society president this year. I've been amazed at the amount of activities for the Pre-Professional Society that she's been able to organize and participate in during a pandemic from Australia. It's my pleasure to give the Pre-Professional Award to Stephanie Navaratnam, who I think is watching us from home. Hi, Stephanie! We're so proud of you! So there we are.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Allison Doris, and I teach biology here and am the Associate of Science Program Director. This afternoon, I will be presenting the Associate of Science Award. This award is voted on by the faculty and given to an exceptional student who not only has an exceptional GPA, but an exceptional character as well. I've had the privilege of having this student in class, and he is also my advisee. This year, the award goes to Mr. Jack Good.
I am back again. I am not Dr. Nichols. Dr. Nichols was unable to attend, and so I get to give the physics award in his absence. So I am presenting the Outstanding General Physics Student Award on behalf of Dr. Nichols, who regrets that he is unable to attend. This award is given when merited to a student who exhibits outstanding mastery of general physics topics, a talent for experimentation, and curiosity regarding the mechanisms and models that provide us our present understanding of the physical universe and its impact on our lives. This year's recipient of the Physics Award is Stephanie Navaratnam, who again is in Australia. And Stephanie, we love you and congratulations.
Okay, now it's time for the Tri-Beta, the Beta 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 Biological Honor Society induction. At this time, I would like to ask all participants, the inductees of Tri-Beta, to please come up on my left-hand side, your right-hand side of the stage, please. Would everyone come up here? Caden Fletcher, Samantha Yates, Jensen Taylor, and we had, unfortunately, one person that could not make it tonight due to a circumstance with the family. I got it. Are all qualified for regular membership into Beta Beta Beta?
They are. All have signified a true interest in the biological sciences. They have met the requirements of the Pi Sigma chapter and of the National Constitution of Beta Beta Beta.
Who are these candidates?
Miss Caden Fletcher, Miss Jensen Taylor, and Miss Samantha Yates.
Candidates. I will now explain to you the symbolism, history, and our society, and the privileges and obligations of its members. While each of these fires signify many things, may each flame impress upon you our major objectives. First, to promote scholarship in the biological sciences. Second, to promote the dissemination of biological knowledge. Third, to encourage research.
Beta Beta Beta, the Honor Society in the Biological Sciences, was founded in 1922 by Dr. Frank G. Brooks. The Pi Sigma chapter, one of many chapters located in colleges and universities throughout the United States. The Pi Sigma chapter of Cumberland University was established on the 30th of October in 2003. It is this chapter that has chosen you to receive the honor and distinction of membership. You, in turn, accept an obligation to this chapter and to all other chapters. If you wish to join the perpetuation of ideas of Beta Beta Beta, please confirm the pledge of the society.
Candidates, please repeat after me. I, state your name, do hereby confirm that I will strive to promote and perpetuate the spirit and idealism of Beta Beta Beta. I will be true to its interest, mindful of its honor, and will help to accomplish its objectives. I will discharge faithfully my obligations to Pi Sigma chapter of the society. Okay, can we pass out the candidates? You have been given a key, which is a symbol of academic excellence. You will see the 3 Greek letters, Beta Beta and a coiled serpent. We got to have the serpent. The first letter stands for balanos, which means acorn and represents life on the ground. The second letter, boidetes, means little bird. And the second letter, boidetes, means little bird and represents life in the air. The third letter, boax, which means fish and represents life in the water. The coiled serpent in the center represents wisdom. The coat of arms shows the acorn, bird, and fish to represent all life. The knight's helmet signifies that the scientist is always ready to apply one's abilities for the benefit of mankind. The skull reminds us that science depends upon the contributions of individual scholars. The two light colors of the shield represent truth known to us, and the two dark quarters represent truth unknown. The golden band symbolizes the light and truths of science, and the serpent stands for wisdom. The colors of the society are blood red for zoology and leaf green for botany. Would each of you please sign the membership book, and I welcome each of you as full regular members to the Bi Sigma chapter of Beta Beta Beta.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Max Melnikov. I'm a professor of economics and finance, and also the director of the General Business Program. And today I'm here to give the General Business Award. Every year I give this award to the student with the best overall performance across the disciplines in our business school. This year's recipient is Caleb Davenport. Unfortunately, if I can use this word, he's also our baseball star and playing at the game right now. So, Caleb, when you see the recording, here.
My name is Dr. Eric Landis, and I'm the program director for the management major, and I'll be giving away the management award. First, I want to congratulate all the students who are here this afternoon to be recognized for all their hard work and their accomplishments. The first day I met this student, she was a freshman. She walked into my office for advising and had already earned college credits while she was in high school. She has the highest grade point average of all the students majoring in the management major at Cumberland University. Since that day, 4 years ago, this student has become an invaluable member of the Cumberland community. She's passionate, hardworking, and always willing to help others. I'm honored to give this year's Management Award to Miss Brenna Luttrell.
Well, hello, my name is Dr. Valerie King, and I'm the program chair for the marketing department within the School of Business. So I'm here to present to you the Most Outstanding Performance Award in Marketing. The discipline in marketing is very dynamic, and while studying marketing, an individual must be able to analyze data from all areas of business and then develop appropriate strategies to respond to consumer and organizational needs. Within the course of study, it can be taxing with critical analysis, research, creative strategy development, and other key aspects of gaining full knowledge of the discipline of marketing. The individual selected for this award has exhibited exceptional marketing skills and abilities in the classroom. The individual has always provided high-quality, well-supported marketing assignment submissions that have demonstrated growth and learning over the course of study. This person engages in meaningful dialogue related to the discipline, is very focused and driven, and always has a kind word to say and a smile on his face. This award is being presented to Marshall Thomas Jaquise. I am here to present a second award, the William A. McShane Memorial Award. This award is presented to the student in the Labry School of Science, Business, and Technology who has demonstrated the high ideals of business and economics while pursuing their studies at Cumberland University. It is presented in memory of William A. McShane, MBA, an assistant professor at Cumberland during 1998 to 2003. The individual that is selected for this award started their educational pursuit with the Tennessee Promise Scholarship here at Cumberland, and then transferred to the business program to complete their bachelor's degree. This individual is very kind, always has a smile, and consistently displays the core values of Cumberland University. The individual that is being awarded the William A. McShane Memorial Award is Abby Grace Elkins.
Good evening. I am almost Dr. Sprouse, maybe another 6 weeks from now. And I am the director of the Associate of Arts in Business program here at Cumberland. And so tonight I'm here to present the award to this top student in that program. This student is the top student both in their GPA and in their character. This student is actually the only student in the Associate of Arts in Business program that has a 4.0 and is about to graduate. So our only student with a perfect GPA. I've had the pleasure of having this student in a couple of my classes and can personally attest to what a great student he is and how hard he works. And it is my pleasure to present this award to Nicholas Kemp.
I'm Dr. Mary Louise Haley. I'm the program director for the accounting major, and I'm presenting the award for Most Outstanding Performance in Accounting. This award is given annually to the graduating student who has shown outstanding ability in the study of accounting. This year's recipient came to Cumberland University with an Associate of Science degree and graduated with a bachelor's degree in accounting in December 2020. I've had her in several accounting classes, and she's always at the top of her class. The accounting award this year goes to Anya Hannelmore Arsenault. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Christy Griffin. I'm the program director for the Healthcare Administration program, and I'm excited to present the second annual Most Outstanding Performance and Excellence in Healthcare Administration. We established this award last year with the 2020 graduates because we're a small program. We really reactivated the program in 2018, and this is the second year that we've had graduates. So I'm excited about that. The award is given to the graduating student who has demonstrated outstanding performance and excellence in the study of healthcare administration at Cumberland University. The student who receives this award has demonstrated excellence in academics as well as practical learning through their administrative internships. The student has demonstrated support for the healthcare administration program, and faculty has demonstrated leadership skills, high ethical standards, entrepreneurism, innovation, a zeal for improving health and healthcare, compassion for the sick and infirm, and a commitment to continuous learning. The students who major in healthcare administration and those who choose this as a profession, they tend to have a passion and a compassion for helping others. And many who have chosen this major choose it because of their own personal experience. And so they bring to their profession not only their excellence in business skills, which we give them a foundation for that at Cumberland, but they also bring their care for others. And so I go a little bit off grid, and I have two students who I think are excellent. And so I would like DeAndre Gavids and Louis Cardona to come up. Stay here. So I'm going a little off grid. I want to tell you just a little bit about what these two were able to do in their administrative internships to have a real impact on the organizations that they were at. DeAndre, who has been my go-to person, and I hate to see him go, I hate to see you go, but DeAndre is my go-to person for whatever I've needed, whether it is carrying my briefcase up the stairs or putting together a music playlist. But DeAndre had a very interesting internship at what is now the Vanderbilt Wilson County Hospital with the provider of the environmental services. And his internship project was preparing the Department of Environmental Services for a catastrophic tornado that would impact Lebanon. And sadly, we had a tornado on March 2nd during his internship, and he was called in the wee hours of the morning to come to the hospital and execute that plan that he had created. And after that, after he graduated in December, he was actually hired by that contractor to work at the hospital in a supervisory position. And I want to tell you about Louis's internship because he made an equally important impact. Louis has a heart for nonprofit and charitable organizations that serve those that are truly in need. And he did both of his internships at Caris Health Center, which is a nonprofit serving the uninsured. And Lewis could have cut his internship short because it was during the pandemic, because many healthcare providers weren't allowing students to come. But Caris allowed him to come, and he stayed because he didn't want to leave them shorthanded, putting himself at risk. And we talked about that, but his project was to create a launch. I don't think I did that. To create a launch of a mobile health clinic bus that had been donated. And the launch of that bus was delayed because of the pandemic, but it's now been launched, and Charis is able to get out into the community throughout Wilson County and get services to those who can't get to Charis to get the services themselves, including it's assisting with the distribution of the vaccine. So you did that. So thank you to both of you.
Good afternoon. My name is Luca Jöns, and I'm the current president of the Iota Iota chapter of Delta Mu Delta, which we are now inducting students into. Members of the Iota Iota chapter of Delta Mu Delta, we will now proceed with the induction of newly elected members. Please present the student candidates.
Ms. President, I present 4 candidates for membership into Delta Mu Delta. Will the student candidates please come forward?
The bylaws are the fundamental law of our society and published on the national website. Do each of you accept the purpose of Delta Mu Delta as expressed in those bylaws, and do you desire to be admitted into Delta Mu Delta? If so, say, I do. The next order of business is the induction of new student members of the Iota Iota chapter. Therefore, I address myself to those students who are to be inducted today. Your scholastic qualifications for membership in Delta Mu Delta have been verified by the Dean of the School of Business. You have been honored by an invitation to membership in Delta Mu Delta, and I am therefore authorized to induct you as members of the Iota Iota chapter. I will now give you some information about the origin and history of Delta Mu Delta and explain the symbolism of the name and key. Delta Mu Delta is an international honor society established to recognize and reward superior scholastic achievement of students in business administration. The society was founded at the School of Commerce, Accounts and Finance, New York University on November 18th in 1913. It was the result of efforts of 5 professors from the University of New York, the University of Yale, and the University of Harvard. These educators believed that recognition should be given to outstanding students of business subjects. Specifically, the purpose of Delta Mu Delta is twofold: to promote higher scholarship in education for business and to recognize and reward scholastic attainment in business subjects. Chapters were formed at other leading colleges and universities. However, it was not until 1952 that a national chapter was organized under the nonprofit laws of the state of Pennsylvania for the purpose of binding the individual chapters into a cohesive unit to carry forward the aims of the society. It is to the Iota Iota chapter that you are now to be admitted, but your membership is in the society, wherever established and maintained. This honor can be obtained in only one way. It cannot be bought, nor can it be had as a gift. It must be earned by faithful, earnest toil, by serious application to studies, and persistent application in scholastic work. Your success in college has brought you this recognition. We expect you, as members of Delta Mu Delta, to add new luster to your school, your community, your profession, and to the society. The name Delta Mu Delta stands for the Greek phrase dia matezeos dunamis, which literally translated signifies through knowledge, power. Not the power of uncontrolled aggression, but the power to manage for social and economic good. Use the knowledge that you gain in extending the power of right and truth. Knowledge is not selfish or self-seeking, and the true student will seek and obtain knowledge for the greater purpose of helping others through service and transmission of things learned. The badge of the society is the key, symbolizing the key which unlocks the treasure house of the universe. It is in the form of the Greek letter delta. On the front of the key appear the Greek initials of the society, and above them is a full-rigged ship with sails set and colors flying, symbolizing the activities of business, not as a mercenary vocation, but as a bond which unites and blesses all mankind. The key and certificate are the tangible and visible evidence of the honor which you have attained. They should be two of your most cherished possessions, ones you will wear and display proudly. While Delta Mu Delta is not a social society, we encourage your active interest in the affairs of the chapter and your helpful friendship for every member. Please repeat after me the following statement in which you will formally accept the purpose of Delta Mu Delta. I state your name. Solemnly affirm to all those present and those who have preceded me that I will serve the society to the best of my ability. I will observe the society's bylaws and provide counsel and aid for my fellow members. In accepting membership into Delta Mu Delta, International Honor Society in Business Administration, I acknowledge the distinct honor that has been bestowed upon me. This pledge is evidence of my commitment to your fellowship. In recognition of your academic achievements and your pledge to the purpose of Delta Mu Delta, we will now present to you the key of the society. The key provides a tangible symbol of your commitment.
Robert Charles Plageman, Jr. Dan Privet. Rihanna Danielle Wagoner. Alyssa Wyman.
Fellow members, our national bylaws provide that local chapters, in conformity with the ideals of Delta Mu Delta, may elect as honorary members such person of distinguished scholarship, business ability, or leadership as they may deem worthy. Will the candidates for honorary membership please come forward? Dr. Paul Percy, we are indeed honored that you have accepted the invitation to membership, and in view of your acceptance, we welcome you as an honorary member into the Iota Iota chapter. An honorary member is entitled to wear the badge of Delta Mu Delta and take part in chapter activities, but is not entitled to vote on chapter business. Any person so chosen shall be of professional standing and someone who will make definite contributions to the society. Because of your success in your profession and because of your interest in the student body represented here, The Iota Iota chapter of Delta Mu Delta feels it is a privilege and a pleasure to welcome you as an honorary member. It is with a great deal of pride that we present you the certificate of membership in Delta Mu Delta along with the key to the society. May you display them as proudly as we give them.
Paul Matthew Percy.
Please join me in welcoming the new members of the Iota Iota chapter Delta Mu Delta Honor Society.
That was all a setup just to keep the program moving fast. It is my privilege and honor to present the most outstanding performance in Master of Business Administration. This award is given to a graduating MBA student who has demonstrated outstanding performance and excellence in the study of business administration at Cumberland University. How do we measure outstanding performance and excellence in the study of business at Cumberland University? Is it based on GPA? If so, today's recipient clearly qualifies as he or she currently has a 4.0 GPA. However, if we believe in our mission and vision statements, perhaps it ought to be more than just GPA. Perhaps it should be based on all four attributes described in our mission and vision statements. A student who has thrived intellectually, professionally, personally, and spiritually, and is prepared to live a life of impact. From an intellectual standpoint, a 4.0 GPA is certainly a strong criteria. However, quite frankly, a lot of our MBA graduates do very well and have 4.0s. But there are A's and there are A pluses in academic work. Both are good, but our recipient today consistently does A plus work. Today's recipient has grown both professionally and personally at Cumberland. In the last year alone, she has served as a graduate assistant for student life, social media coordinator for the CU football team, accounting and business tutor, at which she is very good, according to my wife, at bringing students from D's to B's or A's. SGA rep for graduate studies, president of Omicron Delta Mu Honor Society in Leadership, and president of Delta Mu Delta International Honor Society of Business. As an undergrad, our recipient was a former member of the women's soccer team, served as team captain, also a president's ambassador, RA, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Spiritually, our recipient is a person of integrity and faith. Clearly, our recipient has demonstrated all the characteristics we hold high at Cumberland and is well prepared to live a life of impact. It is therefore my privilege to recognize Luca Marie Owens with the most outstanding performance in Master in Business Administration. And now our dean.
So please join me one more time in recognizing all our inductees and award winners. It's a real honor to commend all of these students for their accomplishments. They're the best and brightest in the science, math, and business areas, and it's great that we can come together and recognize them. In light of the struggles we've had this year, it's even more impressive the accomplishments they've gotten through. You know, they've continued to succeed through some of our hybrid schedule and the challenges that have come through that. And so these students have done well in all of their time here. We've been able to recognize freshmen to seniors to graduate students, and so it's great to see the full spectrum. But as you can tell from some of the presentations, us faculty really get invested in these students. And we're excited about the things they've already accomplished. We're excited to see some of the many things that they accomplish when they leave us and continue on in other pursuits. And so I hope you will take some time to update your faculty, your advisors. Tell us some of the good things that happen as you continue to shine as you already have started. Just one example we have here tonight, a CU alum, Mr. Jeff Luttrell, has recently been named Director of Schools for Wilson County. So we're proud of him while he was here and proud of the recent accomplishment that was just named. And I'm sure he's outweighed that with seeing his daughter recognized tonight. So, not too many years ago, we were able to have all of the faculty, the full-time faculty in the Labry School, present an award. I'm honored to say we've gotten away from that, so we do have some faculty that weren't up in front of you tonight. So I would ask all the faculty in the Labry School to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. They make my job easier by doing what they're supposed to most of the time. You know, there are exceptions. I would like to do a few more thank yous. Marketing and Communications has been here to take some pictures for us, and so we will have some pictures for the inductees and awardees. Also, our Information Technology group has been here. We are streaming this, but we also have the recording. We know some students couldn't attend, and then if you have other family that couldn't attend, we can share that recording with you and thank them for doing that, and then also swapping our mics midstream for us. And then certainly last but not least, I'd like to thank Ms. Connie Sink. She's the administrative assistant for our Labry School, and she puts together ceremonies like this. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes work with our plaques and programs and invites and all that, so I want to thank her. Thank you all for coming. It was glad to have an in-person event again. It's been a while since we've done some of these, and so it's exciting, again, to honor some of the accomplishments that students have worked so hard to do this year and in years prior. So thank you.